Come on, internet gods, you can do it. Oh, we are live. Okay. Let me check Facey. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
All right, let me see. Oh, there we go. We are live. I'll turn the volume down here. Oh, awesome.
Oh, yeah, I've got a notification. We're live.
All right, I'll have to turn the volume off on here. How do I turn the volume off here? Comments off. Oh my goodness, why is there noise? I don't want. All right, there we go. Because I can't see the comments here, so I'll just need to be on here. Hey, Anne, how are you? Michelle Bromley's on as well. Are you on your phone too, Sarah?
Yep.
Yep, awesome. Okay. All right, welcome everybody. This is the Sunday show. Unlock your abundance blocks or abundance energy with Trish Rock. And I'm interviewing the gorgeous Sarah Watkins today. Hey, Sarah.
Hello. Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you so much for having these beautiful shows on Spiritual Events Directory. It's a really not just a great opportunity for us to teach something, but it's a really great opportunity for people to learn something different and to really increase their energy work and their spirituality. So yeah,
exactly. That's the idea of it, just to have a whole broad range of different modalities and practitioners sharing their wisdom and teaching the viewers something. So yeah,
absolutely. So we're going to talk a little bit about Spiritual Events Directory and where you started and how you started and all that stuff, and then I will do some messages and a few readings towards the end if you're listening and watching. So tell us how you got started with this amazing Spiritual Events Directory. You've got over 80,000 people in the community now, just on this platform.
Yeah, just on Facebook. Yep. Okay, so 7 years ago, I actually purchased the business. So it wasn't a functioning business, like it didn't have anybody advertising or anything like that, but it was just the name Spiritual Events Directory, the Facebook page, which had 80 likes on it at the time.
80, wow, okay.
I know. And the website. So it was just advertising events. Yep. So I've added services as well, so you can advertise your business, not just your events. Yeah. So I guess like to go back before that, when I started getting into the spirit, everything spiritual was because of my relationship breakdown. And I just thought, I really want to help millions of people spiritually, and I would love to create a directory. And that's when it pretty much come to me. Well, it did come to me, and I've just been growing it ever since. So yeah.
Absolutely, because you're a master manifester. I asked for it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And it's happening like that quick now too. It is. But we're all master manifestors. I'm not, we all are.
Absolutely. We just need to get out of our own way.
Exactly. Just need to be in a high vibe as well. When when your vibration's a bit higher and your things, are flowing really well and things like that. So just, that's why we've got the show, so that people can watch and, keep their vibration up. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. And with all the different teachers now coming on teaching different elements of spirituality and energy work, it does help people get their energy up. And, people are kind of, the responsibility of their energy is really falls back on them, not somebody telling them what they need to do. So, and I think people are looking for that now. They're looking for that self-empowerment. So the shows are great.
Yeah.
So you started here. Hello, Sean, Shaman from St. Louis. I love that. What's going on here? Oh, we're having an interesting chat, Sean. Stay tuned. So Sarah, it started with 80 likes. And was the magazine going there as well? So maybe talk a little bit about all the facets of Spiritual Events Directory, because some people might think it's just the Facebook page, but we really kind of got it spidered out, and it's quite a big thing that you've built.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got the Facebook page. Obviously, that's the biggest platform. We've also got Instagram, which is nearly 6,000 on Instagram, which is really good.
Yeah.
I don't use Instagram as much as I should. I keep on, everyone's like, do Instagram more. But I don't really know that much about Instagram. I guess Facebook grew so much because I love Facebook personally. So I just put a lot of work and effort into that. We've also got the website. So you can advertise on there. And we did have the publication, which come out twice a year. I did stop that a couple of years ago, but I am looking at starting that up again. So that's really exciting. And that went to events all around Australia.
Yeah, I mean, I think, so many people watching would have seen it because they would have been at the psychic events and it was there. And that was a great way for, people to advertise and be in front of a different audience, and advertising on the website as well in the directory, because it's a specific directory. It's not like...
and we rank #1 in Google when you're looking for anything like a spiritual event, so we'll come up. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Well, that's great for the advertisers, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're bringing back the magazine, the publication. You've got Instagram, Facebook. Now on the actual Facebook page, you've got your advertisers who put things up. You've also got these shows now.
Yeah.
We're teaching things. So have you found that that's I know for me, the engagement, and I've looked at a lot of the shows, we're all getting really good engagement. And I feel that people are really interested and really keen to learn. And you've got such a variety of shows. It's like you've got your spiritual events directory, but now if you actually go to the Facebook page, you've got like a whole directory of different spiritual teachings that you can learn. It's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So the vision is to have 5 shows a day running.
Okay.
We've got, I don't know, I think I've got about 15 running in the week. Oh, maybe not that many. 12 running off the top of my head, I don't know, but running each week. So that's good. I only started, how long ago did I start that? Not that long ago. I mean, I've had Angelina doing it for nearly a year. You've been on and off doing shows.
Yeah.
But it was sort of more structured. So you guys have all got your set time, set week, set day, each week.
Yeah.
That you're doing your shows. And so I will have a show guide done up, and that will be pinned to the top of the page so that everybody can see what's happening on what time. And
shows are on. Yeah. And the other and that's exciting for your big fan base here, and I know you've got a lot of top fans because they pop up all the time. They're the ones that really are interactive and comment on everything. And they will get used to when the shows are on, I think, and it's like a real spot.
If there's like a show reel and people can see when they're on, they can watch live, but you can watch it anytime anyway. So even now, if people are watching going, I only watch Trish, I only thought it was Trish doing her thing. Now there's other people. Just go to the video tab and just click on that, and you can go through and see all the videos. So is it okay if I just run through a couple of the
go for it. Yeah.
So we've got somebody doing Lorna doing tapping. Lorna doing tapping, which is EFT.
Yes.
So she does a segment each week, and she will teach you how to tap on certain things. So I think last week it might have been for confidence. So you're tapping for confidence. So that's really cool. Then we've got Joe doing the Akashic records, which is
exciting.
That's cool. That's very different. Yeah. I didn't know anything about them, so I was very excited when she...
About the Akashic records, and it's a really great topic. I was teaching it in Canberra before I left, and it's just so interesting, and it really a lot of coins kind of drop when you learn about it. You're like, that's why that's happened, or that's why I know that thing. It's really
cool. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about it because I really started going to a spiritual church, learned about manifesting and talking to the angels, and then next minute I've got this business about 6 months later, And I didn't know anything about, I'm like, oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? But I really think that is what worked too, because I'm not a practitioner of any sort. And I've still to this day I've done theatre healing. That's about all. And I think that's why also it works so well is because, it's never been about me. It's always been about the practitioners and me helping to promote you guys. So
because you're a fantastic businesswoman, and that's really where your innate skills are.
But I had no business skills at all, Trish, before this. Like it, yeah.
They all beautifully came out.
I learned, and I'm still learning along the way, But yeah, no, not at all. Like my background's customer service and sales, and always over the phone as well. So me stepping out to do these videos, just so people know this is new for me, pushing me out of my comfort zone, because I've always shied away and been the person behind spiritual events. So I'm pushing myself to get out there a lot more, so that I can grow it.
It's too late now. You're here, and it's going to be archived, this video.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit more comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's talk about a couple of different things. Firstly, what's your vision for the future? What's your vision for Spiritual Events Directory?
Yeah. So my vision has always been to be the number one spiritual platform in Australia, but I think I might just open it up to the world now. Yeah. But yeah, my vision had always been like an online, and it's starting to happen now, like with the shows. So I just saw it as an online community that people could do anything online. You know what I mean? Like an online events. So you could go to a meditation, you could have a psychic reading, you could have a healing, you can do a workshop, everything online. That was always been my vision. Yeah. The reason being, obviously, when I brought the business and started growing it, I had two very young children at the time as well. So I had Jaden, I think, was 2, and Tiana was like about 6 months old or something like that. Yeah. So, I could, and being a single mum as well, I couldn't get out freely. So so that was, I thought there's so many people like me at home that can't go out. Not only they can't, a lot of people don't want to either. They're like kind of like in the spiritual closet. So it's like if they can just watch this from the comfort of their own home and just be slowly learning, like the seeds are planting, that's amazing. That's what I want. And then all of a sudden they'll be like me and go, I'm ready to step out.
Absolutely. Because it goes so much, I'm just looking at all the comments here. It just goes so much further than you think, doesn't it? It's because it's on the internet, you just don't know, who's watching and when, and something that, we could say tonight could turn everything around for someone. And
exactly,
one of the teachers, one of the classes that's on could just be that thing that turns everything around for everyone. And, that's the excitement I love about social media too, is because you just don't know who's watching. And I'm pretty like, I put a lot of messages out there, as you know, and I do lots of written up quotes and things like that, but they're messages that I get, and sometimes I think, oh, that's just for me, and then I'm like, no, it's not just for me. Someone else needs to hear this today. And that really inspires me to put it out there. And even if I just get one person saying, wow, that's exactly what I needed to hear, then it's worth, getting yourself out there a little bit for that. And you've just got such a massive platform here that, I think if you could start building it specifically, like in the States or in the UK or and New Zealand and Canada, it will just absolutely be massive.
Exactly. We could have shows running all night.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So the other thing I want to ask you is, for if we've got any people in the spiritual business watching and they want to advertise, let's briefly have a look at what that entails. And if anybody is watching and they want to advertise and go with an advertising package, please let Sarah know, because if you're doing it like from this show, or if you connect with me, you will also get an interview.
Yeah, and I didn't have to pay.
Oh, I know. You'll also get an interview here.
Yeah.
Our show, which is very exciting. So, so tell us about how they can, what they get for advertising.
Yeah, so I've got so many packages. I like to talk to people as well and find out what it is they're doing and tailor something to suit them. But just for the purpose of this, we'll talk about the premium package, which is what you just mentioned. Yeah. So I said to Trish, if she's willing to do it, we can do a thing between us that we offer a premium package, which is $197 for 12 months. So you get a 12-month listing in the website, which is a beautiful, it's kind of like your own little website. You know, it connects to your Facebook, your Instagram, Twitter. You've got photos, you go into 5 categories. So if anybody's searching on Google for something specifically for what it is that you're doing, then hopefully you'll come up. That's the idea. You will come up because we rank quite high. Yeah. So there's that one. And then you get 1 post a month on Facebook. So you get in front of the 80,000 people as well once a month. So that's 12 posts. And then plus you get I think it was a 20-minute interview with you. Is that what you were doing? Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's probably the best deal to go through Trish and get. That's probably the best deal. Yeah.
You know, it's an amazing package, really, because, for $200 to get 12 opportunities to be in front of this amount of people, plus, plus the directory as well. It's a real no-brainer, isn't it?
I know, my alarm's going off. I'll just turn it off. Hang on.
Oh, so have we got, let me just have a look here.
Gotta love lives.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, no, we're not in the UK. We are in Australia. We're in Brisbane area.
Yep.
Hey, Johnita. Hey, Karina.
Hey.
Sean wants to know what we specialise in. We specialise in having fun and
everything.
More comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's actually a really great saying, Sean. And, I think that's also one of my missions, is to get people out of their comfort zone, because the breakthroughs don't happen when you're there. And life doesn't expand. Life will still expand, but it'll expand, in a much more exciting way when you get out of the comfortable. So the other thing I want to ask you is for anyone, the people who are watching who've got family and try to run a business around their family, you do that quite well, and I guess you've had to put some boundaries up. You also work late nights and work whenever you can in between that family life, but from the outside you seem to do it quite well.
Thank you. Yeah. So I guess I've always tried to do everything very automated. Yeah. So with the if you advertise on the website, people just go and they put their events in, they fill out the details, it takes payment. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing anything from my side. Yeah. I do have somebody running it as well, so they'll make it live. Yeah. Facebook, again, it's always had that very automated, so people advertising, it's sort of you're scheduling posts. Yeah. And I also
you've set all that up though, haven't you? You've set all those foundations up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then with the shows, you guys run your own shows, so I just come and be interviewed by you now and then, but that's your show to do with what you like, obviously I promote it and things like that, but again, that's the automation thing. And then I do have a couple of VAs as well that help me with things as well, like admin things, and yeah.
Well, that's excellent. So it really has just been putting those foundational things in place. And you know what? I think with any business, even if you don't have children, like even me, I don't have any children at home except for my dogs and the cat that now owns me. Who proudly presented herself in the lounge room today. It's like, yeah, too hot outside. I'm just here.
What? Did she just turn up at your house and stay or something?
She's been in the garden since I got to this house, and I just ignored it. I used to get the dogs to chase her away, actually, because I'm like, oh, I just don't want cats. And there was, I used to have cats, so it's not that I don't want them, but if they're boy cats and whatever, they just make a lot of smell. Yeah. So there was constant cat fights here. Anyway, just all of a sudden, this cat decided to just sit on the front porch, and I'm like, okay, I'll see if I can pat you. And then very friendly, and then I'm like, I'll just give you a little bit of food. She was very skinny, and I'm like, I'll just give you a bit of food, and that was the end of it.
Yeah,
it greets me when I get home now, meowing. It's at my bedroom window at 6 o'clock, meowing. It's time. Yeah, so she totally owns me now. But, it is what it is. But even with no children here, I still have to have all those foundational things in place too. So they're really important for any business. But if you do have young kids at home, it can still be done. You just have to the value system too, isn't it? You have to really see what's important on that daily basis. I know when my kids were growing up, I was really a bit of a workaholic. And I mean, I still am, but it doesn't affect anyone now except for me.
Yeah.
So, they missed out on a lot of time with me. But, you really are very devoted to your family, and I think it's a credit to you. And then, if you need to do something like this interview, you just get it sorted.
Exactly. Well, my big ones are with their dad, and my little one is with her dad. So
yeah, absolutely. And you even sorted the internet gods out. Right?
I did. We're still going. Yay! I was having internet issues. I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to do it. My Wi-Fi wasn't working. My phone was cutting out. But no, obviously meant to be.
Absolutely. And Sarah, you've got a really amazing community here of people. It's not easy to build a community or a group on Facebook that hangs around and people coming and interacting, right? So, there's always like a percentage of people that won't. They join the groups and whatever, but you've always got lots of interaction and lots of engagement, which is really great for all the advertisers. But it also helps just with those Facebook algorithms and stuff, because you've got the engagement, then even more people see it, and so you've just got this beautiful reach. Have you ever worked out what the reach is that you've got?
I don't know what it is now, but I do know. You could see anyway. You're an admin. You can go work it out. Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I do know that at one point, because when I was manifesting spiritual events directory, like I literally was manifesting a spiritual directory to help millions of people spiritually is what I put out there. And then I'd been doing it for a couple of years, and it was when Facebook was awesome, like the reach and stuff was really good. I think I had about 10,000 maybe at the time, and the weekly reach was just under 1 million. I'm not joking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it would have to be way over that now.
Yeah.
Sure.
So probably no. I don't think it'll be well over 1 million for a reach now, because it's just got. It will though with all the shows and things like that, because obviously that was as well. I just knew that having it's like a win-win for everybody. You guys will be seen, it will get the interaction, so then the advertisers will be seen as well when they advertise on the Facebook page. And
absolutely. Well, you would have had well over 1 million views for sure.
I think I'm trying to work, because you can, so I am trying to get to a certain amount, and I think I get about 40,000 views a week. You guys get.
That's really good. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, that's for 3,000. Sorry, 3 minutes. 3 minutes or more, 40,000.
Interesting. Okay, that's good, because we get a lot of interaction here on the live videos, but then people watch the replays, and then we all share it around as well, and the numbers just keep going up. I know last week's show, it was like 1,200 or something views while I was on for the hour, but you go back 3 days later and it's just really gone up to what it is. And
it's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And all the shows are just there because they're in the library. So all of the people,
and YouTube, they also go onto YouTube. Yeah, so that's what my VA does. Okay. I don't know if you knew that, but
no, I didn't. I was just going to say to you, what about YouTube? You should upload all these to YouTube. And I thought, I don't want to burden you with all that work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's what they're doing. They're scheduling pretty much the times that you guys are on around about. They, like your last week will be scheduled for this week. It's a bit harder, I guess, with Ange that does the twin flames and the energy forecasting. So that's for the week. But yeah, so they're just scheduling. Yeah. So, we'll build that platform, because I haven't done a lot with YouTube.
Okay.
But I can see you're going really good with YouTube, which is amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm really trying to build the YouTube channel. So it's definitely something that you could do quite easily, because you've got so much content. It's just a matter of loading up all the videos, and
exactly.
You've got amazing content, and then you would get even more reach to people. There's still a lot of people who aren't on Facebook.
Yeah.
So you get that reach, and people have another way of finding all of this work, which is amazing. So I mean, it's only just going to grow and grow and grow. So
as more and more people are waking up, they are,
they're searching for that thing that like with you, it was one thing, and with all of us, if you look back, whenever you're feeling a bit lost, it's just that one thing that someone says, or you see, or you do. That one thing is like, everything's going to be okay, the way is clear now.
Exactly.
This is providing, I think, all of the shows and the platform here provide people with so many aha moments and way forward.
Exactly.
Got on here. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, Patricia.
I just got a text, and my little one is unsettled, so I'll have to go soon. And then you can do your readings.
Okay, I'll do some readings. Well, thank you so much. It's been really cool, and I think that I think it's been really good for people to know the face behind SED.
Yeah. This is the face.
There she is. And just to, really feel your energy and your beautiful, bubbly personality too, because, people like to know the energy behind things too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me on. It's been great.
Thank you. It's been fun.
And thanks everyone for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. I think if I just get rid of my video, you can continue to be.
Sure. Okay. Beautiful.
Cool. Thanks, Del.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Alrighty, so let's do some reading. So I've got half an hour. So what I want to, who else is on here? Hey Elaine, hi Sandra. So just ask me some questions, and I'll just see who I'm drawn to give a message to. if you're stuck in some area, yeah, just let me know if you're stuck in some area, if you're trying to move forward in your career, in a relationship, if you're just feeling stuck. I know the full moon we had last week, there's a lot of letting go, there's a lot of releasing, and a lot of people really felt that energy and are still doing that releasing even now. So if that's happening for you, let me know, and I'll pull a card for you. Sandra Williams, I love your smiley face. I'm going to pull a card for you. Which one am I going to pull? Okay, I'm going to pull one of these. All right. Sandra. Any other questions? All right. So let's see what comes up for you, Sandra. And guys, I also want you to know, and I think Sarah has written it in the description, just for you guys here on SED, I am taking $20 off readings for the next 5 days. So if you want to book in with me, it's for an hour. It's only $100, and instead of $120. And that's in Australian dollars. So if you're watching from the US, it's way cheaper than that. I think the dollar's down to like 60 cents or something ridiculous. So yeah, so the link should be there that you can just book in. It's just for the next 5 days. So if you're listening to the replay and it's past the end of May, it's not valid. So just for the next 5 days and just for you guys. So yeah, just hit the link and book in. I do have a couple of appointments available for tomorrow, and some others throughout the week. So just book in and let me know. Now, Sandra, I've actually got the Three of Swords here for you, but it was in reverse. So I'm just getting the feeling, Sandra, that you're actually have just finished moving through something. So perhaps the full moon over the last couple of weeks, maybe the energy of that has really helped you release some old stuff. I don't feel it's about a relationship, like as in a romantic partnership, but I feel that there was something like a backstabbing, like a deceit, like someone really kind of turned on you. Could have been in the workplace, and I just kind of feel that that it's taken a while for you to recover from that. But I feel that something has released, and that you're now speaking up, and you're a little bit more vocal about it, and you're speaking up about it, and not holding that resentment anymore. And here's something for all of us, right? If we're holding on to resentment, if we're holding on to anger, if we're holding on to a memory of what someone did to us, right, that actually eats away inside our bodies, and we're the ones who end up getting sick. And all the time we've got this venom going through our head for someone else, but it's not even affecting them, it affects us. So to actually let go of resentments or things that people have done to you in the past, or things that have happened, is really freedom for yourself. It doesn't condone anyone for anything, but in the energy of it all, it frees you. It enables better energy to go through your body and through your mind, and it frees you to move on from that. If we focus on something that happened yesterday, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, our body and our mind thinks it's happening right now again. So it just really isn't good for the body. So So Sandra, for you, I feel that you've had a bit of a breakthrough there, and just congratulate yourself for letting that go. I feel you maybe a few little bits and pieces just to sweep away, but I feel the bulk of that has gone, and so you can now move forward from that. So that's good. All right. All right, Belinda. Hi, I'm stuck to recover from mistrust in relationships with everyone. Belinda, all right, there's one. Mistrust in relationships with everyone, Belinda. Is it really with everyone, or does it just feel like it's everyone? And I want you to also ask yourself, Belinda, where are you not trusting yourself? I feel this is the answer here. Where are you not trusting yourself? What shows up on the outside, in our experience and in our circumstances and in the people that come in, they show up to show us parts of ourselves. Now, if people are showing up that you can't trust or that have betrayed you in some way, focusing on them is not going to solve the issue. The question has to be, where am I betraying myself right now? And if you can really ask that question and do some writing around it, you will find the answer. And when you find that answer and stop betraying yourself, those people that are showing up in this manner will stop showing up. So I hope that makes sense. So Belinda, the card I've got here for you is the Chariot. It's really time to move forward. It's really time to move forward from this. If that's very blurry, isn't it? There we go. You really need to be looking face on, though, not looking at what might have happened. Now, I'm just really being directed to the 7 here as well. 7 is about a bit of a review. And I feel if you try to recover from mistrust in relationships with everybody, this is inner work, Belinda. This is inner work. So if you need to be a bit secular right now, if you need to take some time out for yourself, you need to have some self-inquiry here. How am I betraying myself right now? What is it that you actually want to do in life? Who do you want to be? And why are you not doing and being that? That's where the betrayal is. It's kind of like you're following your fear and your soul wants you to follow your calling, right? And you're out of alignment. That's where the betrayal is there. So it's really time to take that time for yourself and nurture you, and really start asking yourself the question, right? How can I be more loyal to me? And how can I move forward in full trust of myself? Yeah, you might like to book in for a reading, actually, Belinda. I just feel for you that there are some answers here that that you're looking for, but I might be able to just help you frame it a different way. So if you want to book in for a reading, that would be great. But it's definitely time to move forward from all of that, and ask yourself, how can you trust yourself more so that you don't need other people coming in to create that mistrust? Okay. All right. Okay, Robin, could I have a power, please? I'm wanting to leave my current job but need to replace the income. What direction shall I take? Robin, you definitely need to get income in place before you think about leaving your current position. Now, if you are wanting to start your own business or something else, you can do that outside of your working hours, or you can cut down where you are. Really, the biggest thing here, who am I talking to? Robin. Robin Lemsing. Really the biggest thing here, Robin, is for you to work out your finances. How much money do you actually need, right? And do you need to work full-time in your current business while you're starting another one, or in your current job? Is your current job, are you able to cut the hours down so that you can pursue something else? If you're just looking for another job because you don't like your current job, find the other job first. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't recommend anyone do what I did. It's a scary place out there when you don't know where the money's coming from. Now, I've got this card here for you, the Four of Pentacles, which is really holding everything close. And you know, this is often about money, about holding everything really close because you're scared of losing, right? You're scared of losing it. But holding everything that tightly doesn't allow the new to come in. So, Robin, my advice to you is figure out what actually you do want to do, right? Work out how, and then you can work out when. All right. All right. Michelle Ann Savage Youngman. That's a name. Oh, hey, Belinda. Oh, here's the. Okay, so I'll just pop this link in for you guys if you want to book in a reading with me for $100. Let me just put it up here. PayPal me. $100. All right, so I've got the PayPal link there for you if you guys want to book in for a reading. So as soon as your payment comes through and I'm off here, we'll organise a time, okay? Hopefully that is going to work. Someone will just have to let me know if that link works. All right, I'm reading for Michelle Ann Savage Youngman. And that name stood out because my first married name was Savage. All right, at a standstill, Michelle. Let's see. Okay, the first thing really I'm getting here for you, Michelle, is that you also need to, you know, what is it that you want? Here's the thing, guys, and this is what I love working with people with. When we're wanting to move forward, when we're wanting something different, when we're saying we're at a block, when we're saying to ourselves, you know, life's not moving and I want more and I want this and I want that, we're not specific enough. It's like going to a restaurant, right? And there's like a buffet. And so you go to the restaurant, you're like, yeah, I want food. And so there you get all the food, but then you're there amongst all the food and you're like, oh, I really just wanted a piece of fish, right? And it's not there. You have to be specific because the universe is bringing you what you ask for. And if you're unclear, you will get unclear things coming. So, Michelle, the first thing I want to ask you is how do you want to feel moving forward, whether it's in a relationship, a job, business, a new home, whatever it is for you, how do you want to feel? And when you've got those feeling words and that idea of how you want to feel moving forward, then you can start to write down what it is that you want. Now, when you start with the other, so anything that you ask for is to produce a feeling, right? So even if you say, well, I want this particular job because it pays this much, that's for a feeling. firstly, the job, maybe you'll get the feeling that you can accomplish something there. Then with the income, you'll get a feeling of security and safety. So start with those feelings, Michelle, and that will really bring you clarity. And then when you are making decisions, and this is for all of you guys, when you are making decisions to move forward, if you know how you want to feel, the decisions are easy. The decisions are easy and fast. So, Michelle, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. It's definitely time for you to move forward. In reverse, up this way, it's about meditating, standing still, taking stock of things. Up this way, it's time for you to go. It's really time for you to start moving. I think you know what you want. You just don't believe that you can have it. So if that is the case, do some writing. What is it that I want, and how do I want to feel? Yeah, I just feel you're really grounded and centered, and you actually do know what you want, but you just don't believe that you can have it. So that's your answer. All right. Oh, Belinda, how did you go with that link? It doesn't look like it's working. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Oh dear, let's try again. I'm not sure why it's not working. I'll put it up when I'm done here. I'll put the link up for you guys. Yeah. Okay. Who else have we got here? Michelle, trying to find love, and every time it looks like it is, it goes bad. That's some fear coming up in you, Michelle. And, once again, I would really ask, how do you want to feel in a relationship? Here's the thing with relationships, right? Sometimes we're just focused on, who we want coming in. And then we get that exact person, but we feel like crap. So you've got to work from the other way around. How do you want to feel in a relationship? How do you want to feel with this partner? Right? A year down the track, if things are going well, how will you feel? Will you feel nurtured? Will you feel supported? Will you feel heard? Will you feel nourished? Will you feel special? Will you feel loved? This is what's going to manifest what you want. Now, how that person shows up, yeah, you can get specific with looks and what they do and all of that, but how you're going to feel with them ultimately is what is going to make it a great relationship for you. So you have to focus on that. Okay, Tanu Gupta, trying to get back to my business. When will it be? The toddler keeps me so busy. Tanu, when we're finished here, definitely go back and watch the replay, because I spoke with Sarah at the beginning. We had an interview. Now, Sarah owns and runs this page and the Spiritual Events Directory, and she has young ones at home that she builds this business around. So there's definitely a way, and go back and watch that interview, because I think you'll be inspired. I just want to see what's coming up for you. I'm getting boundaries here. I'm getting boundaries. Now, I don't feel that anybody's forcing you to focus on stuff outside of your business. I think you've put these self-imposed boundaries around, thinking that to be seen as a good mother, you have to put your business last. That's what I'm sensing here. So if that is the case, you need to put some boundaries. You need to bring your business up a little bit higher on your values list and know that you can balance that. You can spend quality and quantity time with your family, and you can also have the business. And it really is just a matter of balancing that out. Now we've got the Five of Cups here, which is interesting. Up this way, you're just seeing all the things that have happened that are bad and not seeing the gold in the situation, right? Up this way, it really is exactly what I just said. Whatever has happened in the past that has made you feel like you're under pressure to behave in a certain way is in the past. You can move forward from that and you can make your own rules. And there are plenty of women in business that still nurture and have quality time with their children. Okay, so some boundaries there and you'll be able to move forward. Patricia Thomas, yes, okay, straight away they're saying to me that you're the only one in the way here, Patricia. You are the only one in the way here. So the question I want to ask you is, why are you in the way? Now, what they're saying to me, before I pull a card, I just want to say that I feel that you've got this perceived outcome. You've got this outcome in a box that you are not budging from. And if you don't get that outcome, if you don't see that outcome, you're thinking that nothing's coming, when in fact it is. So I want you to firstly get clear once again on how you want to feel in your career. Oh, wonderful. Thanks, Belinda. I'll contact you after we finish here. So Patricia, with career, I want you to ask yourself, how do you want to feel first? How do you want to feel? I want you to come up with at least 4 words that represent how you want to feel in a career, right? And happy could be one of them, but more specific would be good. Appreciated, accomplished. You want to feel like you're of service, perhaps. You want to feel supported. You want to feel joyful, whatever it is for you. Come up with 4 words or even 5. How do you want to feel? And then when you're trying to decide what career to take, you will know from that list of feelings, right? And when you're going for interviews, you're basically interviewing the workplace to see if they are a fit for how you want to feel in that job. So, Patricia, I want you just to turn that mindset around a little bit and try something that's a bit out of the box, because I feel you've got this outcome that you've got pictured that is blocking the other stuff from coming in. Okay. Now, just a little story here about asking for how you feel and letting the universe do the rest. A few years back, I needed some work, but I just didn't really know what I wanted. I left a workplace because I was being bullied, and they wouldn't, with the red tape, wouldn't get rid of that person. And I was told to stay away from that person. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not how it works in my world. So I left. I'm like, okay, I need to give the universe a message here that I'm not going to be treated that way, and I'm going to honor and respect myself more by taking myself out of the situation. Now, I didn't get any money for 6 weeks, right? I had no money coming in for 6 weeks, and it was really tough. But then I knew how I wanted to feel in a workplace as I was growing my business. And then this job pretty much got handed to me. I didn't really even, and happened. I wasn't looking for it. Just the right person showed up and said, yeah, we need someone. Come in. Oh, you used to do that. Oh, great. Okay, yep, you're in. And they weren't going to start me for like 2 months or something. And I'm like, oh, yeah, like I'm out of money like next week. Can I start? Otherwise, I'm going to take another job. So they gave it to me, right? But this job gave me freedom. It gave me a good income. I got a car, all the expenses paid for that. And I actually did enjoy the work. So even though even though it was work I didn't think that I would ever get back into, it actually gave me everything I wanted to feel, right? Now, if I had have said no to it, I wouldn't have understood that concept. So, Patricia, really look at how do you want to feel, and truly doors will open up for you. They really will. Hey, Rosanna, you rock too. You rock too. All right. Happy, appreciated, valued, and safe environment. Yeah, absolutely. Now, make that your criteria when you go for any interviews, and you're basically seeing if you're going to feel that way in that position. And I can tell you now that your energy will shift, and they will be signing you up all over the place, offering you work. Okay. Yeah, you need to take your power back. Take your power back, Patricia, from them. Put it out to the universe. How do you want to feel? And you will get job offers coming, probably from outside of this system. Okay. All right, Mandy Ellis. I'll pull a card for you. That might be the last one for tonight. Mandy, you've got a beautiful opportunity coming up here for you, which I really feel with your health is going to, oh, you're welcome, Patricia. Mandy, I really feel something's going to shift for you with your health. Now, I don't know what your health issue is, but they're saying to me that you're going to feel more connected. Now, anything that's creating stress or anxiety in the body will often begin as a disconnection. I just feel that there's something coming up that's going to allow you to feel more connected again, more peaceful. It's kind of like this fork in the road, and you're going to be really choosing. I say choose life. You're going to be choosing life. And by that, I mean you're going to be choosing the joy of life. And that will bring, that's the connection that's coming. Now, when you're in that joy of life, and that's a mindset and it's an attitude, when you're in that and you're really starting to be connected into your heart space and really, ask yourself, what brings me joy today? That is also going to start taking care of some health issues. Possibly not all of them. Some of them are a bit deep-seated, but it will help with some of them. You will feel better. You will feel energized. And that's the main thing. So something's coming up, Mandy. Hey, J-Jam, bullied in the workplace too. There's a lot of it going on, especially if you're in, the bigger organizations. And it is slowly stopping, but unfortunately, some of the bigger organizations have too much red tape in place, and it's difficult. It's difficult. All right, how are we going for time? Let me see. Who else? I'm just going to go back up. Hey, you like my phone cover? Check that out. Isn't that so cool? I just had to show you guys that. This is like my little meditating glittery sparkly thing. Cool. All right, let me just get back to here. All right, Nikki Chaput. Do a card for you, and then that will be it. Nikki. Whoa, that one flew out. Nikki, you're starting to see the bigger picture here. I feel that you've been wanting something to move forward and wanting something to change, but you weren't sure of how it looked. I feel that you're really getting some clarity around that, and that you are actually starting to see, the future. I feel that you're starting to really see what it is that really lights you up in the. It's like a vision. I think your vision is getting clearer. Yeah. 3 is also about opportunities. And once this vision gets clearer, Nikki, you will have new opportunities coming. Actually, they're there already, but I don't think you're seeing them. So as soon as your vision of where you want to be becomes clearer, you will have a lot of opportunities coming in. So really get clear with that vision, feel into it. If you create vision boards, if you do it in any other manner, the trick here is to really feel it. Yeah, you can picture it, you can draw it, you can cut and paste, but feel it, feel into that vision. And it doesn't have to be exact, just the feeling of it, of how you will feel when that thing happens, right? Feel into it, and I sense a lot of opportunities will start coming your way. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Mandy. You've suffered bad anxiety, yeah. Beautiful. I think things are about to shift for you, Mandy. So try to find the joy. Ask yourself every morning, before your mind starts going into overdrive with the anxiety, even if you have to have it on your alarm. I've got all sorts of affirmations that come up on my alarm. I have them set. Have an alarm set for the morning with words that come up saying, how will I experience joy today? Right? You've got to start the day with good mindset, because that first 5 or 10 minutes is vital. If you wake up and immediately you're in anxiety about bills or relationship or what's going to happen with this and that, the whole day's gone. It's very hard to get out of it. Right? So start the day with that. And I would really highly recommend you all put some little reminder notices on your phone, set the alarm, have that little notice come up just to remind you to reset your mind. All right. That is, you're welcome, Nikki. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for joining Sarah and I today. If you missed Sarah's interview, please watch the replay, because she's just a divine soul, and she does such an amazing job here with the Spiritual Events Directory, and it's so great now being able to come on and do a weekly show for you. Next week we'll be talking about I'm going to be talking about your abundance identity. Now, this is a new program that I have. I will pop the links up for you. But I want to talk to you about what it is all about and how it could change things for you. And I'm going to give you 3 things that you can actually do to start the process. So tune in next Sunday. That'll be exciting. And thank you, everybody, for showing up. As always, have an amazing week. Bye for now.